On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Love looking to throw it. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. 3rd down and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now Love going to change things up.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
Wilson going to try the right side. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs' 43-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 26. Throwing. Love. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
10. Ready. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. Now Love. That is caught. And he'll will be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Fight, 97.
And the Packers
Ready?
first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Second down and 8.
Brings up second down.
Set.
Love now. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready?
Love. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Same target. It's Jacobs again. That's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fast footwork by White. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this one too low.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on third down and long.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a great
To throw now. Here's Love. Completes it again to Dobbs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jacobs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
4-yard loss on the play.
Operating from the gun. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14. Buccaneers nothing.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield now from the 50. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You're trying to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
First down.
Right, number 7.
First down and goal to go.
Ball red. Watch out now. 50-50.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And the Buccaneer first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Mayfield.
At the 40-yard line.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so... Two remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on fourth down. They'll try and run the option. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so two remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Mayfield now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19
Brings
Tiger.
up 2nd and 9.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Second down, Jacobs once more. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Willis now off of play action. Here's a ball deep for Musgrave. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Willis out of the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got
touchdown! Emeka Egbuka from 17 yards out. And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
He's going to go up top again. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 52 yards. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Willis will try and throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Packers 26. Buccaneers 7. McManus to kick
After the
off.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarter.
And got his man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden.
Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth a pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go